1942 Harley Davidson Model WLC Canadian Army issue. 45 is a rugged bike. It can take a beating. You can use it, you can abuse it. It's a lot of fun. 45 is the cubic inch displacement. It's a V-twin. Harley was famous for having the V-twins when everybody else was saying the V-twins weren't a good design. They're kind of rough, they're ba-bump, 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 but they've lasted many decades, and they're still a fabulous design. 45 cubic inch in today's metric dimensions is 750 cubic centimeters, so 750 cc. They're virtually indestructible. The reason I built an army bike was because the basket case that I bought had so many original World War II Canadian unique parts. The more I looked at it, the more it just said, bring me back to life. I want to be another military bike. I want to be the way I was. Nobody else is building a military bike. Brought it home in 7 boxes. And it took about, it was about 18 to 20 months to complete the bike. Friends were helping out. People giving me military stuff to go with the bike. The parts aren't on the Harley dealership shelf. Find it, fix it, clean it. Went to paint it. Painted it army green. Had to be army green. Had to be dull. Couldn't be shiny, because back in the military, in the war, that if it was shiny, well, lights would reflect off of it, and people could see at night and maybe take a shot at you. The main purpose of these bikes was to take messages from one point to another without getting killed. You had to go as fast as possible, and usually at night, and usually in real bad terrain and weather. So they depended a lot on the dispatch rider bike to get their messages through and get organized in the war. The restoration is fun, it's enjoyable. So those 18 months cost $1 or $2 to do it. Worth every penny of it, worth every minute of it. People appreciate the old Harleys. People appreciate the old Army stuff. The old veterans I see, or they wave when you drive by. If you stop, they'll, honest to God, they will stop and tell you stories about the war that they would probably never tell anybody else, or anything like that. So you get to bond a little bit with the veterans, and hey, it brings a lot of pleasure to them, brings a lot of pleasure to me, and it's just a cool, fun bike. Every time I go to start a little girl, I'm amazed. Starts right away. Can sit for 6 months, sometimes 8 months, 10 months. Again, it goes back to the reliability of them. Once you get it stabilized, it just purrs. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. It's the feeling is great. The sound is great. It's just a great feeling. They do have a personality. They're glad to be where they are, because there's not many of them out there anymore. So the survivors are glad to survive, and certainly us enthusiasts are glad to have them survive, and glad to be the owners of them. And for something manufactured in 1942 to be able to come to life again, all because it can, and you want it to, is the best feeling in the world.